I'm Ashley, the Youth Services Manager at the Tiffin-Seneca Public Library, and I'm here to show you how to make a Flexicube, a great fidget toy that you can play with in your hand for a teen do-it-at-home craft. What you'll receive in your kit are 4 small wooden cubes and a piece of wax paper with 6 pieces of duct tape on it. What you should have at home to use: a pencil, a pair of scissors, and some kind of card to use as a spacer. I am using a library card. You can definitely use your own library card or a different card. So to start with, set your cubes out in a square, and here we're going to use the pencil to label them to make it easier to put the tape on. So on the bottom 2 squares, we're going to put an A to match them up. You're going to take the 2 squares on the left and turn them to the side and write the letter B on each one. So there's B and an A. And we're going to do the same for the right side, but we're going to turn it the other way to write the letter C. So now we have 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. This is going to show us how we're going to put our tape on the squares. We'll start off with letter A. You'll take your tape off of the wax paper, and you're going to put your tape on letter A to connect them together. Now, if you do it like this, you're not going to have enough space to move your toy. So instead of doing that, take your card and use it as a spacer in between your blocks. So you put the blocks together. Make sure you're still lined up on there. There, they're stuck on. We'll remove our card, and there we go. Use your scissors to trim off the excess. I'm going to use a pair of sharp scissors or cut right near the base to cut the tape. Alright, once you have your first piece of tape on, you've made your first hinge. To strengthen this hinge, we're going to flip the tape so the blue sides are together and flip it over to where you can see the inside of the tape. To strengthen that, we're going to take a second piece of tape and put it right along here. You're going to do the same thing we did with the other side. Stick it on there and then trim off the excess. Alright, so now we've created our first hinge and it's nice and strong. We're going to repeat that step for letter B. So, flip it to where it's the correct side again. Then we'll repeat that step for letter B. So here you can see I've just flipped it over so we can see our B's and our C's. We'll start with B. We'll go ahead and put our piece of tape here. We'll use our spacer. And then get down like so. So now we've got another hinge made. Go ahead and trim the excess. You want to make sure you clean your scissors after this because it'll get some sticky stuff on there from the tape. Now we go to the back of our hinge again, and we will tape that side as well. This just really makes sure that the Flexicube will last longer and your tape won't tear as easily. If your tape's not sitting on there perfectly, you can always do a little extra trimming. So now, our last step will be, see, we've made 2 hinges so far. Now we will do the C hinge. Take another piece of tape. We're going to repeat the steps once more. We will put our tape on the C. Use our spacer. Put the C face down. And there we go. Trim off the excess. And then we will strengthen that hinge with our last piece of tape. If this seems confusing, it's a little confusing, but there will be written instructions in the take-home kit as well. And there we have it. Now you have a toy that can endlessly be manipulated and flipped around. So if you want to make a Flexicube of your own, come to the Tiffin-Seneca Public Library and to the information desk where you can pick up a kit for yourself. Supplies are limited, so come in and pick up as soon as you can. Bye!